Oh boy. Yikes. We're driving into weather, looks like. Temperatures are falling. Really windy out here. It's freaky. Truck's fuel mileage is tanked. There's the turbo boost. And yeah, it's just really incredible how the trailer has 5,500 pounds less weight. Fuel economy is the worst yet. It's windy, and you can see up in the mountains where they're getting ice, and they got the road, crew, truck, snow plow guys out, salt guys out. How's this day gonna play out? But just freaky. Just big bursts of wind. Really throwing the truck around, a trailer. I just really have tamed it down. I just can't get over the fuel economy. It just makes no sense. Oh my goodness, yeah, we got a long drive back, and I don't know if you can see the mountains or not, but yeah, you can see those trees are getting ice on them. Yeah, I sure hope we don't drive into an ice storm today. That'd be a major drag. But look at the fuel mileage. What is going on? I bought Sam's Club fuel. Is it junk? Is that what's going on? I bought 93 octane at Sam's Club, and the truck was just about empty when I got it. Is that what that's all about? Wow. I mean, I don't know. The truck, in all reality, when the trailer was filled to the brim of weight, the truck and trailer handled better. This lighter trailer now, to me, it doesn't feel as good. And I'm getting worse fuel economy. I mean, how does that work? Makes no sense. Turbo boost not even, it's not even on. As we go down the road here, this be a lot of fuel stops once again. It's all about the fuel economy. There goes the fuel. There goes the turbo boost. We're being shaded by the mountain now. Look at this guy here. So this isn't comforting. Why is this guy? The temperature's falling as we're going further north. Now it's at 37. This is when he thinks it. You're going down the road, good old bridge is frozen up, and bye-bye. Oh boy. 34. Rains are coming down big time. The wind's died down, which made a huge difference. By the time that wind back early going, it's just throwing this truck and trailer over the road. Freaky. And we're going north. So does it get worse as we continue to get up the road, or how does it play out? But huge, that wind was just really just throwing this truck and trailer. I mean, it's just nerve-wracking. But now that the wind's died down, it's, truck's running really good, and we're rolling, but I just can't get over on how the fuel mileage. This thing's just terrible. With close to 6,000 pounds less weight. It just makes no sense. Gotta get fuel. Is it that crappy Sam's Club fuel? Up, look at here. There you go. So here's your first accident of the day. Look at that. So what happened? So is that ice related, or is this what's going on? Yeah, it's a little nerve-wracking. You can get on these roads. Temperatures are falling. So is it ice up here? The guy wipe it out in the ditch? What's going on? Oh, yep, look at there. Truck trailer guy wiped it out. Oh, that guy's having a bad day. should have kept my phone on. The guy took his SUV Ford Expedition and he went through the grass. He's stuck. He's stuck in the grass back there. Because you want to turn around. Look at this. This is totally shut down. Oh, time to get some gas. And where do we get the gas today? I don't know. Debatable. Where I can get in and get out. Oh, I can get over here. I think so. I can pilot over there too. I don't know. I think I may go left here because that may be the easier way to get in and out. Oh, just a rainy, nasty day. Yeah, it's incredible. The wind back there was bad. I mean, freaky. I mean, it was bad. And I was like starting to wonder what's going on with the truck and trailer. I mean, for the record, I mean, sincerely, what's going on? And let's do something here. How we can handle this here. Figure out. Go up here and around, and downtown, and over there, and all that good stuff. Construction going on. Maniacs. That guy just blew through this gas station right here. And I ain't lying. I mean, Jesus Christ. Just about hit me. People, how people drive, man. I tell you what's concerning this truck is this has this locking cap. I don't know why they did that. On a cold day, when it's cold and freezes, this is not going to open up. This is going to be a joke. It just barely opened this morning. All right, well, how's the truck looking? Yeah, what a drive so far. Wow. Man, I'm not getting out of this stuff. It's raining. Raining. Fuel ain't cheap. Back to the old $4 gas here in premium. 3 for the no lead, but I'm really interested. I put 89 in this time. See this thing does. Trailer, we washed the trailer last night. For what? Just get all the bird poop off of it. And anyways, wow. Jeez, wind, man. When you're trailering with a trailer like this, just a wind. This is just a huge kite. All right, let's see what's going on here. They're pretty cool, isn't it? Oh, there's my garbage. Better get that off my I do YouTube videos. Gentleman here, I won't show you, but gentleman's complimenting my truck. I know. This is 2023.
Actually, cell phones.
Oh, do you?
And we got our first Area 51 in 2 days ago.
Right.
I told him, I was like, that is the prettiest color I think I've ever seen on one video.
Well, I'm a huge Ford guy. I got a YouTube channel called Ice Age.
Yeah.
And I got all the Ford stuff. And I traded my Raptor 2022 for the Powerboost. And I like that more than the Raptor.
You do?
For what I'm doing with it. Because I'm not doing off-roading. But for what this thing has more power.
Oh, yeah.
This thing outpulls my 7.3 Godzilla. Oh, right. All day long. All day long. I do YouTube. I've had every Ford truck you can imagine.
Right.
And yeehaw! Wow, well, that gentleman there is a Ford salesman for the local Ford dealer around here.
What is it called?
And
there's a second generation Cummings.
Wow.
That's what I like.
That's a gas. That ain't no diesel. You're
it's
funny.
A manual 1500.
Yeah, you're not.
I like it.
I can't believe this thing wouldn't go back to tow haul, like right now.
I like that.
All right, so
and it was a manual.
Yeah.
Did you hear it, Dad?
I did.
That was really cool.
Yeah, it's really cool truck.
You cut that guy off.
There's a stop sign right there, babe.
Yeah,
the gentleman back there, he's a salesman, local Ford dealer. Here's really admiring the truck. And yeah, so he just got their first in. And he thinks Powerboost is pretty cool as well. All right, back on the road. Notice the temperature 34 degrees here. And wow. Wowsker. So, yeah, so without the winds calm down, huge difference.
Good.
All right, back up the road with the truck, and this thing just rocks. I mean, it just really does. It just jets up. Look, here's the turbo boost, and another one gentleman that was watching my channel was really wanting to see that gauge. You can see type of the, we're in 9th gear. Here's the speeds. We're on a level surface, and there's your turbo boost right now, kind of getting into it. Look at that. Look, I mean, this thing here right now. I am not even trying to do this speed. This thing's just doing what it wants to do. And I'm not adaptive or anything. Let me turn that on. There it is. Wow. Yeah, so can you tell the difference now that the winds aren't out, the truck's a little bit more better behaved? What do you think?
Yeah, it's much more comfortable.
I mean, much different, isn't it?
At first, after all you talked about it, I thought that was a joke.
Yeah, the kid was kind of making fun of me, going, "Hey, Dad, you're bragging about how badass this truck is."
But now
compared to
nice.
F-250.
It's nice now.
Yeah, but now we're not getting wind.
I like it.
Yeah, it's huge difference. Huge difference. If anybody's driven to a trailer and gone through winds, pretty high winds, you get knocked around. Back on the road, 204. I put 89 octane in. Does the Exxon gas do better than the Sam's Club gas? There's so many different theories on the gasoline. You buy the cheap gasoline, you're getting cheap gasoline. So I'd be really curious to see what starts to play out here. One, I would have figured this truck would be at least at 7, maybe even 8, because I've eliminated 5,500 pounds of weight. I know it's the resistance factor. That's what the biggest challenge is. But I would just think that all that less weight, that this would have given me at least a 7 mile per gallon vehicle. All right.
I thought
Goodness
it'd be
gracious.
7.5 now.
Yeah, I know. I'm very surprised. Really cold day. There's a variable. And I don't know. Weights, right? The weights. And that's what I was talking about earlier was, electric vehicles. Think about the electric vehicle market, how those cars are so much heavier than the average car. I wonder what the average, I would say for a car, I would say 500 pounds. At least would be the difference. I mean, in the Ford F-150 Lightning to the Ford F-150 truck, is it like 800 pounds, I think? Look at the Hummer electric vehicle. Who wants that thing? That thing's like a 10,000 pound, 11,000 pound vehicle. I just don't get. So you drive these vehicles around, they weigh that type of weight. And if you try to cross over like that guy did back there in that crash, in between medians on a soft, wet day, that thing's just gonna freaking sink into the median. Drive it around your backyard, probably destroy your backyard. I got a lot of traffic. Here we go. This traffic's picking up. With all this heavy rain, kind of surprised. Oh, something's going on up here. What the heck's going on? What a rainy, nasty day. 35, truck's at 6 miles per gallon. Truck's rocking and rolling, but Jesus Christ, I just can't get over. I've got over $5,000 pounds less, and fuel economy sucks. I'll get some gauge time here. grade. We are going uphill. Hard to see what's going on. Brakes are good. This adaptive cruise is so cool. Man, that just slowed the truck down big time. A lot of track trailers out this Sunday. Just a lot of these track trailer guys probably be on a Sunday than just a Monday. I don't know, over 34 degrees. A lot of the trees here are freezing up. Now we're in a flat ground. Got some wind kind of kicking up again. You can feel that trailer being pushed around. Coming up the grade right now. Down here a second. My F-250 guy didn't like how I was going to pass. Truck there, the F-250. Like, ain't no way no F-150 truck. Oh, here we go. I mean, it's freaky now. We're definitely running to much more, I would have to say, possible areas being frozen on the road. A total difference. Big time here. Just like the last 5 minutes. Well, we've tamed it down a little bit. We're now 32 degrees. Definitely running into all the trees are freezing over. Road seems to be okay, but definitely a little more awareness factor. The truck and trailer running good. I mean, that's not even sure. When it's not windy out, this truck and trailer really are disconnected. They're doing a really good job. Called the wife. The wife's about 2 hours behind us. Kind of letting her know what's kind of going on. Progressive, you know, they get a lot worse. Fuel time here shortly. .70-mile-an-hour speed, just a really good speed for this truck. It just really is just solid, just really is stable. And 75 is good as well, but with the weather conditions kind of changing, range. I'm worried my fuel, that fuel door thing ain't gonna open up. That's the stupidest idea in the world. I don't know why Ford did that. This is where you find out you go subsiding across the roadway. It's like, hello.
Be very careful, sugar. This is the most dangerous we've ever driven in.
Truck and trailer wise.
Yeah.
Look at that. Everything's iced over big time. Alright, this time I'm going through regular NOLA just to see what the hell how this truck operates. I've been putting in premium for the most part in 89. I'm going to 87. And boy, I love having this roll-up cover because all my gears and everything's behind here. And it gets a little wet back there, but nothing radical. Famous last words. Trailer's doing good. And truck's doing great. It just kind of surprised me. But for the record, just call this a 6K tow. That's how we'd say. And look at the water coming off the trailer. Just a cold, wet February day. And Burr, hey, come here and watch the fuel while I get some. Do you want anything to eat? Okay. Ain't nobody staying home today. I mean, wow. Up near Harrisonburg, Virginia, and the traffic's very heavy. Truck's doing good. 87 octane, I'm not really noticing any difference in us the way things handling right now. She's still pulling strong. Hear all the hard rains hitting the vehicle. Keep on the turbo boost. That's the top gauge, second from the left. Everybody kind of want to know what we're doing right here. There's the turbo right there. Turbo's kicked in. This is all in the adaptive right now. I'm not touching the brakes or pedals or nothing. Truck's driving itself beside the steering wheel. That's what's so nice about this technology. I think long road trips, you know, you're not having to hold the gas pedal.
They're stopping.
Truck knows. I got it at the highest. Right now I got the truck at the highest setting. So we're really distance ourselves. Everybody else, see right here. And down there. It shows you how many bars. So the truck knows. Truck knows.
Whoa, Dad.
Truck knows. Truck's stopping. I think the kid thinks I'm a horse. I'm riding a horse too long. Next you say, giddy up, Dad, giddy up, giddy up. And you say, want a carrot, Dad?
Whoa!
Want an
Whoa!
apple? This truck's just so smooth. It's just crazy. My wife loves this truck. It's like, I hate to admit it, but I'll just tell you, this is the nicest truck you've owned yet. She's like, now I'm not encouraging you to buy any more trucks, but I'm telling you right now, this is the nicest truck you've bought yet. I don't disagree. This truck ruined it for the Expedition. Ford Expedition needs to be updated big time. I mean, that Expedition, if that Expedition had this type of setup, I'd be more interested in it. If it had the Powerboost setup, and yeah, I'd be much more interested in it. But now it's old technology now. It's archaic architecture. I need to move on and update that thing. Wonder who's watching the Super Bowl. Super Bowl day. So here we are. This is where it gets freaky. Look at 57. Look. Look.
Whoa!
We're going to stop.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Well, truck's stopping. I'm not touching anything. Truck's stopping. It's just what the cars do, different from the human beings. They come to a slower, like consistent stop. What happens in the humans, we kind of jerk the car more so you know you're stopping. These technologies cars are more consistent of how it comes to a stop. So you're not used to that type of inertia, where it's a much more typically smoother rolling stop versus us. We'll have a tendency to kind of grab the brake too hard. It kind of gives you that jerk where you're coming to a stop. Right, this guy here is not helping the circumstances. Yeah, I wonder who's going for which team today. Okay, here we go. Now the road's opening back up. So watch the gauges. The truck takes off. I'll let the speedy guys go by me now. I knew I'd get a guy in a Ram would go by me fast, so I'll get out. I got a slow coat in front of me, so. Oh, it's always fight for a spot, fight for the back, fight for the rear. This truck just gets up. I mean, this truck has no problem of just getting up the road. I mean, this truck is just so powerful. That's why I talk about you don't need a F-250 diesel truck. You don't need it. This truck, to me, has eliminated the need for a heavy-duty truck. I mean, I like the heavy-duty trucks. I just like them. But, I mean, at the end of the day, you don't need one. This truck's going to do everything you need to do. Only downside, the size of the bed. That's really your biggest challenge. So they don't make this truck with a 6'5", 8-foot bed. Yeah, so I tell you what, for Andy Reid, weird times. Look at Andy Reid. This is now, I think, the second time he's met the Philadelphia Eagles in the Super Bowl. Is that right or wrong? I can't remember. But for Andy Reid, he used to coach the Philadelphia Eagles. And many years ago, he left and went to Kansas City. And that was it was eerie times for him. His son committed suicide. One of his sons there in Philadelphia. And then he goes to Kansas City. Some player blows his brains out in the locker room. You know, just to me, it's like, wow. For Andy Reid, it's like the death that's following the guy. Jesus Christ. But he didn't give up. There's a good example of a guy who didn't give up. And what does he have now? One Super Bowl ring, I think. I don't think he has two. Holmes, this guy, what's it? Hunt or Hurt? Is it Hunt? The quarterback from Philadelphia. He was a power lifter. So that'll be. Hopefully it's a good game. I hate the Super Bowl games where it's a blowout. I hope it comes down to the last second. That's the fun games. All right, we're back out on the open road again, and it's all about staying focused for this type of weather today. Hope people are enjoying the video. I'm showing a lot of the cluster gauge, just so people out there can evaluate how this truck performs. They can look at the transmission, what gear it's in, the RPM, speed. And look at the turbo boost right now. I'm in very flat ground, and the truck just kicked down, or just kind of kicked the turbo boost in, but I'm in 10th gear. And what does the turbo boost? What does the turbo do? So anyways, they're just trying to show others that are weighing their options. They want to get this truck. Hopefully these gauges are giving them a better idea of how this truck handles without having to buy it. That's really the whole goal, is I'm trying to share with you before you go out and buy one. Hopefully my information can relay back to you a sincere feeling of what works and doesn't. And earlier, I started questioning me, saying this is so as good as the heavy-duty truck pulling the trailer without being pushed around. And my daughter was questioning it because we were getting pushed around like crazy. Well, because it was windy as all get out. And now that the winds have subsided, this thing's just rock solid. I mean, this truck just tracks straight. Trailer's doing great. And no doubt in my mind, I'd take this truck on a 1,000-mile trip. No problem. Fuel mileage sucks, but man, it is what it is.